Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your June 2024 tarot card reading. Let's get started with a good intention. I invoke thee, E-A-O, that thou will send Haru, the great angel sent over the operation of this secret wisdom, to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Aquarius. I've been doing that, well, since my Jedi Master has been doing it. And like you, Aquarius, he's a genius, so I figured it couldn't hurt, right? But yeah. I may say a lot of things on this channel that you don't necessarily understand, and that's okay. I'll make it so either you do understand or it doesn't really become too relevant to the reading. And we'll be complete. Alright. This will be a Thoth Tarot reading. We'll be using Tree of Life, spread. And that's another thing. Like I said, if you don't know what the Tree of Life is or anything like that, it's fine. You really don't have to. Alright. If you would like to book a personal reading with yours truly, all the information to do that should be in the description box below. Hope you all are having a good May, and I believe today is the last day of Taurus season. If I'm mistaken. Alright. And move into Gemini season tomorrow. Eight of Swords. Alright. Lots of confusion everywhere. Okay. Cut the deck. Alright, let's do it. Spirit. What do the Aquarians need to know? What should they be made aware of? How can we help them out for the month of June 2024? Please and thank you kindly. Keter. Pure consciousness. The heart of the matter. Dream that you dreamed. Emperor, Aries energy. You know, I'm just going to draw the cards and then we'll get into them. We got Wisdom, we got the Ace of Swords. Understanding. We've got Adjustment, Libra energy. Across the Abyss into Hesed, we have Change. Challenges, we have Wealth. It's a good challenge to have. Advice from Spirit. Our personal localized consciousness, we've got Power. Alright. Nektak. On the what? We got the lovely Queen of Cups. In your methods and means, Aquarius, you've got the Moon, Pisces energy. Okay. In your subconscious, you've got the Ace of Wands, the root of the power of fire. And in your embodiments, you've got the Princess of Wands, Malkuth and Malkuth. He says, saying it won't be confusing. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Aquarius, for being here. It means a lot. Cheers. Let's get into it. Okay, at the head of the tree, right there, you've got the Emperor, Aries energy. I, the observer, am personal, localized consciousness. Translation, creation of self, illumined by silent witness. This is Aries. I am that I am. Main function is sight, and his intelligence is constitutional. In the back, thank you. Constitutional intelligence. He's all about boundaries and rules in the same way that consciousness, well, at least localized consciousness, is seemingly bound to time and space. All that means is you're making some rules, you're making up some new there's a new sheriff in town. Aquarius. The Sheriff is you. You're going through some changes here, for sure. And in your localized consciousness, well, your pure consciousness right up here, you're setting some boundaries, right? Making some rules, saying, I will do this, I can't do that. I like that, I'm not sure about that, right? I am, this is Aries, I am there, I'm not there. I'm here, but I'm not there yet. I could be there, but I am here. I'm like her, I'm not like him. Not so much that, but yeah, the Emperor is all about, the way that the Empress is all about kind of letting anything happen, which is why she's love and can lead to indulgence. He's kind of like, okay, masculine part of that, that's cool, but now let's set up some walls and boundaries, because walls are good. Look how they hold up this apartment and give it structure and stuff like that, right? So that is in your pure consciousness, and then your pure consciousness is just what you're coming with, how you're showing up in the month, the heart of the matter. It's also linked to God consciousness, but that's the G word. No, we won't go there right now, or ever, hopefully. But we will continue in about now. Okay. Wisdom, actions you can take. The Observer, you have the Root, the Power of Air, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a pretty card. Look at it. It's a pretty card. It has to do with will, truth, new beginnings, invoking a new source of energy, new opportunities, a great idea. Also has to do with learning, right? Because this is potential of mind. And what does mind do? It differentiates like a sword, right? Cut something in half. That is that, mind, right? This is a card, this is a crystal. That's what my mind says, even though it's all just kind of the same thing. So, but yeah, new opportunities for you. I see there's something coming in for you. I love when readers say that. Something's coming in for you. Whoa, where's it coming? What's going on? In your mind, at least, you see something, and it's like, I can do this. I want that. That's cool. That's no problem for me. That's a piece of cake. I can take this sword and do some good things with it. Because I'm Aquarius, I'm a genius, I'm an individual, and I've got some ideas. Great force invoked. Great force invoked. And I like that for your, not only for the Observer, but for actions that you can take, a direction to move in. Whatever this is, whatever this potential is that you sense, and the part of you that thinks, probably the brain, but see, I make it more complicated than it needs to be. Whatever new opportunity you find in the month of June, you want to go for it. You've got some rules, you've got some boundaries, which is great, but you see this Ace of Swords, you want to pick it up. Yeah. Interesting. More interesting is what's next. Things you need to understand. Adjustment, Libra energy. See that sword she's holding? It's the same sword that we have in the Ace of Swords. Very interesting, at least to me. Right next to each other. Observer and observed. Subject, object, right? I see that. I'm gonna pick it up and see what I can do with it. Now this is ruled by Saturn, the Sephiroth. Saturn has to do with discipline, lessons, form, and limitation. Also has to do with coming into the world and realizing, well, we're seeing the world as a form and limits. Adjustment has to do with outer circumstance and inner sovereignty, karma, if you will. I don't like the way that looks. Put it over there. That's okay. That's better. This guy's coming at me with his bike, so I'm gonna move in this way, right? See, she's got a very nice balance right here. That's kind of what it's about. She's on her tippy toes and she's got the balance. Yeah, external with the internal. Consciousness rising in constant activity. So what you need to understand is that if you pick up this Ace of Swords, there will be consequences, right? There'll be cause and effect. Changes will be made. Changes will have to be made. And that's okay. And mostly they'll be in the mind. There's Libra, the mind, the ego. Ego is a funny thing. It's like the eye of a storm, right? So it goes all crazy and stuff, but then you get to the eye of the storm and then just like there's nothing there. It's kind of like the ego, right? You peel all the way to the layers of the ego and it's just like, oh, this is the mind. It's fine. But yeah, inner sovereignty, external circumstances, finding the balance. This is what you need to understand, Aquarius. Any action you take in the month of June 2024 will bring you karma. So that's what karma is. Alright, you do a thing, something else happens, and you need to adjust. That's all. This is also faithful intelligence. Its main function is work. So maybe some of you are starting a new job or something like that. Or, yeah, cool. Alright. Let us cross the abyss. When I say this, that means a few things, but mostly that we're coming into the world of form. We were just in the world of archetypal intelligence. Those three energies are kind of over you, and these are in your body. This is when stuff starts to take form. So here we go. We have Jupiter and a Jupiter. Jupiter in Capricorn, two of discs, Lord of Change. This card is very strong because it's Jupiter in Capricorn, and Jupiter is in Chesed, which is where this Fibroth is. Right here. Okay. So, Jupiter in Capricorn, Fortune, Devil. What do you want, and how big do you want it? Well, I don't know. There's a lot of options. I have a lot of things weighing me down. I don't know. It's hard to choose. Everything kind of looks the same. That one's okay. Maybe that one it has to do with harmonious change brought on by external things that maybe you weren't ready for. Not being inability to choose, or kind of going with the flow, right? Twos are moving to something, doing a thing, going in a direction. So for you, I feel, Aquarius, you're moving in a direction, and maybe at first, or at least in the month of June, it doesn't feel so easy. You feel like there's other things weighing you down, other measurements, devil weighing you down. Maybe you get stuck in the idea of fortune and it's just like, this is not going my way, or perhaps it is going your way. This is your greater benefit. This is a gift. So it could be a harmonious change. It could also represent wandering or motion. So it's again, like adjustment, this card is it's a balancing act. It's change. It's like a bicycle, right? The more change there is, the more steady it is. So go with it, right? You picked up that Ace of Swords. You're learning how to adjust. Now we're coming into form, and you're going to move in a direction. You're going to choose a direction. You're going to choose something, and you're going to go with it. But it won't feel easy. because there's so many things to choose from. And Capricorn is, well, I've said everything you need to be aware of. Okay. Let us continue. Your challenges, your severity, your vision of power. Venus, no, excuse me. Mercury in Virgo, 10 of discs, Lord of Wealth. This could be a challenge because, well, 10s are too much. 10s are, again, aftermath of, beginning of someone else's. And this is in your Mars, which is stress, drive, and conflicts. Maybe you're trying to, or else has to do with legacy. Maybe you're trying to start something for the future. And it's kind of hard. Maybe you're trying to survive by starting a family in that way. Maybe it's hard to even imagine that. But there's the other side of it. This is the direction that you're going, right? Change, wealth. Now that's a big leap. Subjective activity of my experience. Let's see. Subjective experience is balancing act. The activity of your experience is, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is change, and where is this change gonna lead me? Because everything I'm doing is feeling like it's leading to this. Now, Aquarius, you're known as a loner, as an individualist, or as someone who's independent. Maybe this picture isn't so comfortable for you. The idea of legacy and having a family and leaving things for the future, maybe you're not down with this. Or maybe you are and you don't know it. That's why it's a challenge. Or maybe you just don't know it, period. Maybe this is too much for you. And maybe your Mars wants you to fucking go for it anyway. Maybe. Pardon my French. Okay. Tippereth. This is your advice from Spirit. This is also your personal localized consciousness. Yeah. Heart of the tree, higher self, 4 discs, Lord of Power. This is the Sun in Capricorn. The ease of the mind with consciousness and how it measures things. I don't know. It has to do with attachment to material influences, attachment to identity, attachment to the body, possessiveness, greed, control. I need this many things to live. I need that many things to live. I need 6 of those or else I won't be able to sleep. I need 2 of those or else I'll get hungry, right? 4s are stability and rigidity, and this is holding on to something. This is wanting to possess something because in your mind, you, the individual who is not really there, needs these things for power and control and shelter and safety, all that kind of stuff, which is fine. This is good. It's good. The only thing is, like with any card, just be careful for the attachment. Taken to extremes, you'd never leave the house, right? And yeah, so yeah, maybe you're feeling attached to the way things were. Maybe that's why you have the Emperor coming in here, you know, setting rules and boundaries. Maybe this change that's leading you to wealth is a bit too much. Maybe Spirit wants you to just kind of find a balance, of course, right? Oh, by the way, this is your rulership. So this is where the universe is taking you. This is Saturn. Yeah, so adjustments will have to be made. Just be aware of it. And this is the Sun This is you, this is your focus, your self-concept, and your purpose. These are things you don't want to let go of in the month of June. Whatever gives you power and feel like you need to possess and control. I usually would say let it go with this card, but given its placement, I'd say whatever you have built for yourself, hold on to it, use it. Because the big thing here for you is balance and rules and boundaries. So don't be too attached, of course, but whatever brings you pleasure, whatever brings you a sense of I'm in control, I'm okay, I'm safe, I can see it, I can measure it, and it's nice. Go with that. But not for too long, because 4s, you don't want to stay in a 4 for too long. Okay, let's go below the tree, well, into the human part of the tree. The will and the what? Queen of Cups. All right, Queen of Cups is transparent. Can you see her? I can't see her. Well, I can kind of see her, but you have to look really hard. There she is. Okay. You have to look really hard. Now this is because she is water of water. She's very psychic. She's beautiful. She's dreamy. She's intuitive. But she takes on the characteristics of whoever she's around. So if she's with Robert Downey Jr., she starts to talk and act like Robert Downey Jr. If she's with you, she's going to start to talk and act like you. So if this is a romantic reading, I would say Total of Swords, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. She's been through something very tragic and heavy, which allows her to love and be loved. If this is a romantic reading, I'd say either you are picking up on the energies of someone else or you are wanting to. If it's not a romantic reading, which this very well could be, but it's very well could not be. It's you wanting to blend in with your environment, and maybe you are blending in with your environment, and maybe that is what is causing you to change and move in this new direction, right? Picking up on the qualities of others. Queen of Cups, at the end of the day, there's nothing there, which is why she's very popular. People see themselves in her. She's a cool gal, and she's very wise too. Okay, moving on to Had. This is your methods and means, your how and the way, your more of the thinky part, right? We have the desire, and then we have reason. Moon, which is funny, because this is not reason. This is the will of nature to embody in everything possible. What does that mean? It means past lives and species. It's like, all right, we're domesticated, right? We live in this place, but we've evolved, maybe. But when the moon comes out, maybe not so much. Corporeal intelligence, intelligence of the body, main function is sleep. A lot of people call this card the Dark Night of the Soul. It can be that, of course, but I see it more as just your body letting you know what's up. When you're like busy doing something, like you're in class and you're working, you're giving a lecture and you gotta pee or something. Or you've been up working late and you really need to fucking sleep. That's the energy I get from this card. Methods and means, I'd say you're listening to your body. I'd say your body is telling you that this Ace of Swords, maybe it's a relationship, go with it. This is what we need. If it's a job, go with it. This is what we need. If it's a break from a job, go with it. This is what we need. We need to embody in this way. We need to embody in that way. It might not be convenient for your individual everyday life, but this card and Pisces transcends all that, right? Past lives, past species, all of that is in this card. Transcends the everyday. Listen to your body. And that is your reason, which is funny. But, well, just, yeah, not funny, haha, but it's a funny placement. Pisces energy, yeah. I, the will and the what, am embodied. Will of the universe is in you, is in me, is in all of us. You listen to it, and you might find some answers. Well, solutions. I don't like to say the A word, but yeah. That is how your reasoning is going. Let's go to your subconscious. Through the power of fire, the Ace of Wands. You got 2 aces. Very interesting. Okay. Root of the power of fire. This create all the other small cards, right? The fire, the wand, the ambition, the passion, sexuality, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is nothing yet. This is, again, something that you have to pick up, and it's in the back of your mind. So in the back of your mind, you're feeling, I can do this. I can change anything I want. I might not know where to start, but there is promise to do a lot of stuff. There is potential in the back. Thank you. There's potential to change everything. And you see this here? This is the tree of life, right? Except it looks like sperm coming out of it. At least that's how Crowley wanted it to look, and he got it his way. So there it is. It's very. You never look at the card again once you know that. You don't. So yeah. At any rate, yeah. This is the ability to create anything you want. So in the back of the head, in the back of your mind, in the month of June, you know you can create your own destiny. Do whatever you want. Potential is there. Now, let us get to the realm, or this Phiroth of reality and embodiment. Ruled by the earth, some say. Some say, no, you can't be, nothing is ruled by the earth, and blah, blah. But okay, Malkuth, the body, Princess of Wands. She is earth of fire. She is right where she needs to be. Now, the Princess of Wands, she's a cheerleader, she's fun, she's very combustible, anyone that sees her is like, whoa, that chick is cool. She's a little crazy, but she's cool. She's got a tiger in her hair, she's butt-ass naked, she's doing whatever she wants with that wand. And Saturn is your ruler. This might be a bit of a stretch, but the path of the universe of Saturn is right here. You feeling in the back of your mind, also in your body, that there's something to do. There's something to be done. Princess of Wands, the idea about her and all the princesses in the thought, so they don't think, they don't stop, they don't pause, right? Why? Because the feeling's in their body and they need to move on it. They need to act, otherwise the fire will build up and they will explode, so to speak. So she just goes out butt naked, tiger in her hair, whatever. She doesn't care. You Aquarius are an individual. You don't give a shit about authority. You don't conform for anything. So this is overall, this is your reality, this is your embodiment for the month of June 2024. You're doing what you want. You're doing what you want. But also, bring it back up the tree through redintegration. You're making rules. You're making rules, right? I'm gonna do what I want, but it's not gonna get crazy. It's not gonna get nuts. Alright? Because up here, You know, rules are going to be set because that's who you are. Your wisdom says to take up with this idea and put everything you have into it, to search for truth, to search for knowledge, to learn. There will be consequences, there will be karma, in which case you'll have to be just. And you will. And you will change. Change is not easy, but it's a direction, and it's a start, and it's fun. Because of this change, you will do many things that will build something. That will build something that will lead to an ace of discs. That will build something. For survival, for you, for the future. Dare I say, the betterment of everybody. Aquarius, that's who you are, that's where you are, that's what you do, okay. In your heart, your personal consciousness, this is a little scary to you, so you're gonna hang out where you feel safe and comfortable. It's a good strategy, and I like it, and it's good advice too. In your Venus, your relationships, values, and balance, you're looking to fit in. You probably like where you are, you like who you're with, and that's becoming a part of you as the Queen of Cups. Your reasoning for all this, I need to go through this change. I need to embody. This might not be my will, but this is the will of the universe. This is bigger than me. So I'm going to do it. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. That's your reason. Your subconscious, I can do anything I want. That is a little scary too, because any one thing you do means there's another thing that you can't do. But again, nothing's happened yet, but you feel the potential. You feel the potential. Overall, embodied, low on the tree. As I said before, you're doing what you want. Don't care how it looks. Doing what you want. And it's not out of malice or because you're a nihilist or anything like that, which the Princess of Wands is known to be. You're just doing what you want. But again, with rules. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here with me today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like what I do here on the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, take really good care. Bye-bye.